So it's Wednesday the 17th of November 2021, and as you can see from the previous photos, I've been on another little project, and this is to create another mandala for my dining room. So I have cut all these tiles, all these 4 different tile colours and textures, because that's a little bit thicker. That's more of a what's the name, metro tile. I can show you actually. This is the metro tile, so it has a little bit of a beveledness, which gives it a nice little texture on the edge really. So the next port of call is to figure out what to do around the edges, because we're running out of fiberglass mesh here. So I was thinking of some lovely iridescent turquoiseness, different colours. Maybe putting 2 different colours or just all of them, all the colours right around the edge, and then figuring out whether to put these gorgeousness in perhaps or not. I've got these as well, and they kind of match the other mandala that's already up on the wall. Just take this off. So I could perhaps place it here, like so, and that would be quite delightful. In fact, scale-wise, that's better. I mean, I might even put a little edge like that afterwards. So I'm going to have a little bit of a play first and see how it goes. I'm just placing them down. These would be stuck down because there's enough mesh, almost enough mesh. And then trim away the edge and then whack it on the wall. So yeah, so off I go, play away. See you soon, bye. So it's Thursday the 18th of November 2021, and I am now ready to install the mosaic in this area here. Slightly smaller, slightly higher perhaps, to the other mandala mosaic. So I've got it all measured up. I've got my line in felt tip drawn across and everything. I've got the additional embellishment for it because this was a 40 by 40 centimetre in diameter mosaic. So it's a case of mixing a batch of tile adhesive and applying it onto that circle there, you see. So it will work out slightly lower to the other one by a couple of inches. However, I might add some more embellishment around the edge, but we'll see how that goes. Okay then, see you soon. Bye. So I've just applied the mosaic onto the wall, and now the next plan of action is to hand adhere all these extra bits and pieces so that they become aligned to the centre. So we've got to make sure that that absolutely fits. So I've kind of approximately placed them in. That's easy enough. And I'm using my BAL's Max Flex Fibre external grade tile adhesive, or as they say across the pond, thin set. So I'm just going to apply that in. It's so dark in here, it takes a while for it to focus as well, I've noticed. So there you go. See you soon. Bye. Okay friends, I've now completed the mosaic for my wall, and it took a little bit longer to put this edging on. I did have a lavender coloured edging with this lovely textured printed gorgeousness. However, it was an odd number, so it didn't fit quite. So what I've decided to do is use the gorgeousness on its own with a little bit of turquoise sparkle. And I had to shunt and move, reglue, shunt and move, so it all fitted. And that's my honest confession. So it's now done. What I'll do is grout it, but I've got weekend workshops, so I'll probably grout it next week. Shouldn't take long, but this is what it looks like, and it looks really good with the other mandala, with the windows in the background. So after I've done that, I've got this circle and I have a plan. And it's to use the peacock that was on the fence panel. So that's what I'm going to be working on next, I think, if it isn't the front door or any other projects I decide to do. So speak to you soon. Bye. So it's Friday the 19th of November 2021 and I'm ready to grout. So I have all the grouting implementation ready. The equipment is there with my favourite, as you know, 144 Chocolate Ultracolour Plus, all mixed up and ready to rock and roll. And here's the mosaic all installed. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a brief situation with a little bit of grout. So what I'm doing is, as you know, using my favourite rubber kidney, which you'd find in all good pottery shops, online as well. And what I like about it is that it's very good when it comes to grouting, because what you're doing is infilling all the holes without scratching. And as you can see, filling very nicely and very quickly actually. There you go. I think that's enough for you. So yeah, so I don't think this is going to take long. These detail areas need some care and attention, but I think, as you can see, it's going to infill very nicely. I've just put the radiator on because it's blooming freezing, so it being a November, and I've just thought, oh, I'm just going to put the heating on because it might take a lot longer to warm me up, let alone get this mosaic grouted. So I'm going to carry on with that. Some people have asked about all these big gaps that I've got here. The thing is about this Ultracolour Plus by Mapei is that it takes a gap up to 20 mils wide, and it says so on the package, 20 mils. So that's perfect when you're mosaicing. As you can see, look at that. That's worked out very nicely. It's infilled very nicely. Look at that. See what I mean? So it works. It won't crack. Look, there's no crackage. Can you see any crackage? I can't see any crackage. So it works really well. So we're not to worry about that. So if you're able to get Mapei's Ultracolour Plus, I would jolly well go and get it. Right, Caroline Jerrywalla over and out as I grout. Okay then, bye. Oh, that rhymes. Bye. Okay friends, so I started grouting at 1:45 and it was kind of 2:45 when I finished. It's 3:10 now. So it needed some time for the outer part to cure so that I could sculpt away all the embellishment with the back of a brush, you know, like very, very gently and carefully, and smooth it down sort of thing. It still needs a final wash down, which I'll do probably either later today, this evening, or look, I've even got a little bit here, look, see what I mean, just to illustrate for you. There you go. So, yeah, probably wash it down with a bit of soapy water, a bit of washing up liquid, and a soft sponge to just clean it up, buff it up so it's got a bit more of a shine. But as you can see, it's all totally completed. There's, you know, a little bit of tile adhesive, a little bit of grout that's on the beads, for example, they'll wash off easily because it's only a little bit of sandy bit of nonsense. So yeah, so it's all done and dusted. Ready for the next one. I'm thinking of another one here. A circular situation, probably 2 foot in diameter as well. And probably 2 more here, maybe 1 there, I don't know. But there's certainly going to be spaces for little ones. So I'm going to start getting out all my favourite plates and bits and bobs that I've saved up for something like this, a Mandala Wall. So yeah, so it's all ready to clean up and all ready for the last participants of this year to come along to the workshop tomorrow. So they'll get to see it first. Okay then, see you soon. Bye.